thank you?
I think it's great for them to thank the veterans in this small way, and it's not only Portos, it's other restaurants as well.
What other places have you gone that you've enjoyed the experience?
Normally last year I went to a couple. Last night I went to Red Robin, and there's Krispy Kreme just giving things away. A lot of them are, so it's good for all the veterans, especially the ones that don't have the money to go places.
Yeah, it's a good way to honor people and who well deserve it. And I know there's other restaurants like the Outback and Applebee's are also doing this. But Everett, talk to me. You have another thing you've been doing. You were telling me about this. Ceramics. Talk about that. That was very cool.
Yeah, I do ceramics, and we're doing it for a while. And I was telling you earlier that Mocha in Pomona has free classes for veterans. A class that Aaron Toole from San Francisco and Amoka got together and gave classes to whichever veterans would come and take the class. Even if you didn't know how to do ceramics, they taught you.
Awesome. It's very nice to have that outlet. And then tell me about what would you want to say to people who maybe younger kids or that maybe don't understand the importance of saying thank you to a veteran? What would you want to tell them?
That they should talk to them, because they have a lot of information that they could do in the future for themselves. It's good to be in the service. I know sometimes you're in situations where war, but it's not always a war. You're not always out in war situations. There's sea duty and shore duty. A lot of times you will be on land. You won't be in the front lines at all. But you're in one way or another. You're in the service and helping.
Yeah, serving our country, and for that, thank you very much. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And happy Veterans Day. And thank you for your service. And there are a lot of other places that are doing parades like San Fernando, Long Beach, and then if you go to KTLA.com, we have a list of all the places where veterans can get the goodies and the discounts, which they should definitely go take advantage of because they deserve it. And I want to say on a quick note, Portos, not only this, they give a card out too for all the veterans, and it's just very sweet because it's personalized by somebody who works here, and it just says thank you for your service. And I think that's what everyone needs to do today. Thank somebody for their service. In Burbank at Portos, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you.
Erin, thank you. We've got some comments from viewers here. This is a very nice Lori.
It is time for Talk to Us. We've been asking you to share a picture of your veteran or somebody who's an active service member as we celebrate veterans.
This is very nice. From Sarah Welch, who's working this morning. Sarah says, this is my brother, Sam Welch. Sam was career Army, serving 25 years. As an armor officer, his duties took him on several deployments, including tours in Iraq, Korea, and Kosovo. He retired this year to be with family. Our whole family is so proud of him.
And this is from Chris Carrera. This is my dad, Raymond. He served in the U.S. Marine Corps from 1969 to 1989.
From Justin Michael, this is my little bro, Josh. He served our country on the front lines in Iraq. We are so happy he is safe and back home with us. I love you so much, Josh.
From the Rivera family in Rosamond, our dad, Romulo Rivera, served in the U.S. Navy for 20 years with 3 tours in Vietnam. He has provided a bright future for his family through his sacrifices. Everything we have, she says, is because of him.
From Scott Jacoby, very nice man. I just shot a Burroughs Bites with him. My favorite veteran in front of the Palladium. Look at that.
From Malcolm Marks, this is Staff Sergeant Johnny Pang and his wife Janet, Combat Soldier Perfect Purple Heart recipient in Korea and multiple combat tours in Vietnam. What a beautiful picture.
It is on something else. From Lucille Vigil, our son, Technical Sergeant Derek Vigil, right there.
Vigil. Derek Vigil.
I apologize.
That's okay.
Derek Vigil.
Derek
You don't
Vigil.
pronounce the L.
No.
Vigil.
But no, you don't forget to pronounce the G for the name. But
When I said Vigil.
Yeah.
Vigil. I apologize.
That's okay.
Vigil family.
That is a great picture, too.
Step by step, we're
Thanks, guys.
reprogramming this old man.
No. Great pictures. Thanks for sharing as we celebrate Veterans Day weekends at KTLA.com.
The holiday cleaning.
The Pences joined dozens of volunteers wiping down the face of the famous wall engraved with the names of fallen soldiers. The vice president also took some time to shake hands and pose for pictures with the volunteers there. It is 9:14 right now. The Los Angeles National Cemetery is celebrating veterans all weekend long.
Last night's special event honoring service members who fought specifically in World War I. The event drawing attention to the upcoming centennial of the war's end. Volunteers started to read the names of 2,200 soldiers, sailors, and airmen who died in the conflict. Volunteers will finish reading the names at some time later today. It's the day when hostilities between Germany and the Allies stopped. Monument to Sergeant Henry Johnson also unveiled at the ceremony. Sergeant Johnson, African-American service member, was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor in 2015. Everybody, thank you very much. We are saluting our military veterans today, thanking them for their years of service to our country.
From special discounts to parades, there's a lot going on across Southern California. KTLA 5 Jerry Myers is live at the Los Angeles National Cemetery in West LA, where people are gathering to honor vets. Good morning, Erin.
Good morning, Lynette. Good morning, Chris. This ceremony is going to start in just about half an hour. They're going to have speakers, and then they're going to do a walk, a procession over to the VA, and there they will have a barbecue and all sorts of fun things going on for veterans and their families. And you can see here behind me, they are getting everything situated. And I want to bring in John Pelletier. He is an Army veteran, and you are actually helping put this on today. Tell us what's going to be happening.
Well, somewhat. They're going to be presenting the wreaths for the veterans and the ones that have been or that are placed here. A lot of them died during combat, and then a lot of them lived, and then they come and join their comrades today on Veterans Day. So we're definitely celebrating this wonderful day to them.
And it is a beautiful day. We were saying this is perfect out for honoring those who have served our country.
That's correct. You know, and it's unbelievable, you know, what these veterans did and to serve their country. And all it was to raise their one arm, and they did whatever they were asked to do, whether they stand and fighting till they died or till whether they were able to come home.
And as a veteran, how important it is to you personally when somebody says thank you to you?
Oh, I just think it's great. You just don't understand how it is. But when I came home, it was a whole different issue. We were called baby killers. We were called a bunch of different names, and we just couldn't get used to it. That's what happened to a lot of us during our era.
And to see the change now, has that helped a bit when people now have been able to come up to you and then shake your hand, give you a hug, I hear?
Oh, you just don't know how wonderful it is. It makes you feel good, and it makes you proud again. You know, you wanted that pride when you came home, but they ripped it apart. They ripped it out of you. Let's put it that way. You know, and it's horrible, really horrible.
What would you tell then people nowadays for veterans and people who maybe don't understand everything that you guys have gone through or that they will be going through now, the people who are serving? What would you tell people so they understand?
Well, understand the veteran, what's coming home. It's a little different for them. They're going through a lot of problems. They have mental problems. They got the PTSD, and you got to understand them because they can flip out. They've been under so much pressure. So if the people here in this country would just understand what these guys did, and today they're giving them their freedom. They don't think they are, but they are.
That's the reason we have what we have today. So thank you very much, John, for your service and for talking to us this morning. And that's a very good point to remember, is we don't always understand what veterans have gone through or those coming home. So it's just a reminder to say thank you, open your arms, give them a hug, and say thank you so much. In West Los Angeles, I'm Erin Myers, and I'll say back to you guys on Veterans Day.
All right. Thank you very much, Erin, for that live report. A local